Welcome back to my channel. In today's video I thought it'd be a really fun video to share with you guys a smoky eye makeup look. I love creating them, they're one of my favourite makeup looks to create, and I haven't created a smoky eye in a while, and I feel like it would be so much fun to share with you the creative side to my eyeshadow. It's all prepped. I'm now going to go in with the Huda Beauty eyeshadow palette that I got from Paris. As you would have seen from my previous videos, I have been loving this eyeshadow palette. It's called Pretty Grunge Huda Beauty, and the packaging is just insane. I honestly love this so much. I generally want to get the whole collection of these. This is the eyeshadow palette inside. It's still pretty new considering I have used it up quite a bit. I'm going to be doing a smoky eye look, and I'm going to start off with all of these lighter colours as a base and then go right in with the darker colours. I will be switching it up a little bit further along in the video, and I just want to do a little like creative side to this eyeshadow as well as a soft smoky eye look. I'm using my Morphe eyeshadow brush for this, and I do need to get some new Morphe brushes because this one is so old, and as you can see it's been truly loved because of the way that this eyeshadow brush is generally just falling apart. I do need to stock up on some more Morphe eyeshadow brushes, but for now I'm just going to use this one. This one is actually broken, it like comes off sometimes because that's how much I love using Morphe eyeshadow brushes. I'm going to start off with this base, and then I'm just going to go straight in with the smokier eyes. It's always good to have a base before you do your eyeshadow, just because it just sets it all in place. I'm literally just going to put that on the outer corner of my lid and just blend it around because I do want to get that smokiness, so I'm not going to put too much on. As you can see, this eyeshadow palette is so pigmented. You literally just have to put on one stroke and it will just be on. This eyeshadow palette is perfect if you're a beginner on starting out makeup because it's so easy and blendable to work out with. It's quite on the pricey side to it though, but it's definitely worth it to build up your collection with. That is all I'm going to do to the lids of my eyes. I am going to try and make this a little bit different because I feel like I make my eyeshadow looks all the same in every single video. So I'm going to dive right into this colour. I'm going to tap some because it is really pigmented and I don't want it to be too black. I'm literally just going to go over like this. Honestly, look how pigmented it is, but it blends out like a dream. I'm going to miss this part here of my eye and literally just go like right over the top of my lid. It's so easy to blend out. As you can see, that literally blended out flawlessly. I'm going to do the same as what I did to this side now. I'm going to make this really smoky, but don't worry, it will look nice once I have worked with it. I always find that with smoky eyes, it always looks like whoa, and then once you blend it out a bit, it does calm down into a really nice smoky shade. I am just going to get my concealer that I was using to prep my eyes with and just put it over the top a bit to make it look like a halo smoky flat brush, and just work that in like this over the lid. I'm just going to pop a little bit here. It just breaks it down a little bit. I'm going to take one of my Made by Mitchell brushes, and I'm just going to use an eyeshadow brush and just blend out the middle bit of the bit I haven't used over the in with a brownie shade on the lid of my eyes. And I think I'm going to go with this colour because I feel like this would look really nice with this eyeshadow look. I have just got a makeup wipe and I've gone over and make it look all sharp. I don't know why it looks so dark on camera because it's really not that dark in real life, but I've just made it a little bit creative and just put a little corner at the end. And now I'm going to put some glitter on. I'm going to add a little bit of some rose gold glitter. I'm going to be using the Charlotte Tilbury glitter cream in the rose gold shade, and I really want to get the whole of the rose gold Charlotte Tilbury collection of these because I do have the rose gold and I do want the gold and the other colours because I use this honestly all the time. I'm just going to take my glitter and put it on the lid of my eyes. This glitter is so good and it is only £25 from Charlotte Tilbury, and I do think this is the perfect glitter to start off with as well if you're just learning how to do makeup. As you can see, it is so blendable and really easy to apply, and it just goes on wherever you want it, and it honestly blends out like a dream. You don't want to put too much of this on though because it will become quite cakey and a lot will be on there. I'm now just going to take my other Huda Beauty eyeshadow palette that is an empowered one, and I'm literally just going to use this here because in my other eyeshadow palette I feel like this one is a bit cream and it doesn't blend out as well as this one in here, so I will be using this one and putting that underneath a little bit of my waterline. And I'm also going to be using that as a winged eyeshadow because I have just preferred using like winged eyeshadow as a eyeliner because it's so much easier and so much quicker. I'm going to be starting off with the eyeliner first. I try and get the eyeshadow as close to the lashes as possible. I'm also just going to pop some underneath my waterlines to give off that nice cat eye smoky look. I am going to jump right onto my face first just because I'm going to do like a little creative side to it at the end, but I want to put the base of my foundation on before I do that. I'm going to be using the NARS foundation. This foundation has been one of my favourite foundations to use, and I do want to get a lighter version because I sometimes find that this foundation can be a little bit yellowy. To blend my foundation out with, I'm going to be using one of my favourites, and that is the Claymana Marshmallow Sponge. This honestly blends out so well. Look how nice and quickly that just blended out, and I only had to put like one stroke of it on. It's the perfect marshmallow sponge to use. I honestly didn't even need to like do anything to blend it out, and it blended out flawlessly, where I feel like if you use a brush sometimes it doesn't work as well. This Claymana marshmallow sponge is also perfect for when you're in a rush. I honestly didn't even need to put a lot of foundation on, and it has blended out so quickly. Also, the Claymana marshmallow sponge comes in so many different colours, which is so cute. This is actually one of my favourite ones, and I think it is grape sorbet. Yeah, this is grape sorbet. Look at the packaging as well. It's so cute. I love this colour so much. I do actually also wash them every time I use them, because I think it's more hygienic, and you don't want to go around wasting all of your marshmallow sponges by not washing them. So I will wash this after. That is my foundation all blended in already, thanks to this marshmallow sponge. It's honestly the perfect marshmallow sponge if you're starting out makeup. Concealer, I'm going to be using this Lasting Radiance Concealer. I've been using this for the longest time, and I don't even know how I got onto this concealer, but it's such a nice concealer. The consistency is so nice, and it's like that in the middle shade, and it's not too orange or it's not too pale. It's just the perfect concealer. I do want to try out some other concealers though, because I always feel like I'm using the same concealer. I literally just put that under my eyes and wherever I want it. I'm going to blend my concealer out by using the Claymana Shape 2 Mini. She actually brought out a chocolate box, and this was inside, which I think is just so cute. This is the Shape 2. I do have other versions. I will pop a picture up on screen just because these are actually back in stock now, and every time I film me saying about these marshmallow sponges, they're never in stock, so I'm so happy that they're back in stock. So we'll be purchasing some more because they're so handy. It will literally get right in a corner, and honestly these Claymana marshmallow sponges blend out like a dream. Add a little bit of glow. I'm going to be using the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless filter. I love this Charlotte Tilbury Flawless filter. It's so good, and I've had this for a while and it still seems to have a lot of stuff left inside. It just gives off that really nice glow. I'm going to be using my Morphe Ariel brush. I love these Morphe Ariel brushes. They're honestly so good. Morphe is just one of my favourite makeup brands. I'm absolutely obsessed with Morphe. I'm just going to blend that out to my neck too. I feel like this eyeshadow look is honestly given smokiness. I didn't realise it would be this smoky, but I do love creating fun smoky eye makeup looks. I might do a video next week on like a really softer version of a smoky eye makeup look. So I wasn't actually planning on my eyeshadow to look this like bold and smoky, but I do kind of like it. But I will do a softer version of a smoky eye look, because this is like so in your face. I think this is like more of a creative side of me that came out today. Blush, I'm going to be using this Rem Beauty blush that I got in Paris, and I've not used it that much, so I thought I would use it for this video. I don't really tend to reach out for it as much as I thought I would, but I do love it. I'm just going to use my Morphe brush to blend that out with. I generally need to give all of my brushes such a good clean, because I did it not long ago, but I don't clean my brushes enough. This is a very subtle blush. This will be perfect for a natural makeup look. This blush is also so buildable as well. It's just a really nice subtle blush, so I don't know why I don't reach out for it more, because I tend to go out now with like a normal natural side to my makeup. My powder, I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Mercier powder. I have been loving this recently. It is so good. For my powder puff, I'm going to be using the Clay Mana powder puff. This was her blue range collection, and I'm honestly obsessed with this colour powder puff, and her powder puffs are the best powder puffs, and you can't tell me otherwise, because they are just so soft and squidgy and just perfect to go on your face with, because it honestly blends out like a dream as well. And I just love how soft it is, and it just feels really nice on your face as well. And I love a really nice feeling on my face when I do my foundation, and I just feel like this just makes the perfect powder puff. Like, honestly, it's as soft as a pillow. I could not get enough of these powder puffs. I think I have literally, honestly, about 10. I'm so glad I found her little brand. It has changed the way I do my makeup so much, in a good way. As you can see, that is just blended out flawlessly. It's just the perfect powder puff. If you haven't already, you definitely need to purchase one of these. I think they're only like £7 on TikTok shop, which is so cheap and affordable as well. And I do think this brand is a good brand if you are starting off makeup with, because they are perfect and so easy to use, and they just blend out, and they're also so soft if you have sensitive skin, and it just is an honestly amazing brand. Contour, I'm going to be using my contour that I honestly do not put down, and that is made by Mitchell Curve Case, and it's very loved. I love this, and I didn't realise how much product is actually inside this, because I have had this for a few months now and I've still got so much of it left. This is the shade medium, and I do have the light one, and I've just noticed that thing in the corner. I'm not really sure what happened. I'm going to be using this colour and just mixing them together, because I love mixing these two shades, and I do love a more warmer tone contour. I love using a marshmallow sponge to blend out my contour with, because it just blends out so flawlessly. As you can see, it's on the more of the warmer tone, and that's what I love. I'm going to be using one of my favourite highlighters, and that's the Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighter. The reason why I love this is because it has a mix of different in it. It will have like a shine and a bit of gold in it, and I love a good golden highlighter. It's so sad because I did have the Pia Louise heart one, but I actually dropped it on my birthday and it smashed, and I was like so gutted about it because it was my favourite one to use. And then I found this one in Paris, and I did bite the bullet, and I just bought it, and I treated it as a holiday treat from Paris. But I'm honestly so glad I got it, because it is one of my favourite highlighters now. I'm just using a Made by Mitchell brush, and I'm going to be using the other side because I do need to clean my brushes. I'm so bad at not cleaning my brushes. It's actually awful. But as you can see, this has a slight golden tint to it, and it's honestly just insane. I actually wondered why I couldn't see through the mirror properly then, and it's because I still haven't taken the front cover off. I tend to normally not take the front cover off these sort of things because I just want to keep it nice, and I do need to take it off because I am looking through this and I cannot see myself applying it on. I always feel like I go over the top with highlighter, but that's just because I love highlighter. Now back to the eyes. I'm going to be taking this angled brush again, and I'm just going to be doing like a full eyeliner wing and a fun creative eyeliner wing. So I'm literally just going to drag it out, but not too much. Only like the slightest light wings, so you can't see it, but you can see it, if you sort of get what I mean. With these winged eyeliners, I always feel like I go over it too much and then I end up being really full and then I end up hating it. So I'm literally just going to do one stroke and not even go back on it, because otherwise then I'll end up not. I've actually just taken my iconic eyeliner and just gone over the top and make some funky eyeliner patterns. So now I'm just going to go over the top of my lid like this. And just drag it out so it meets. I haven't done a creative look in such a long time, so I just feel like this will be fun. Lashes, I'm going to be using the Made by Mitchell lashes, and this is in the shade Mercherry lashes, and I love these lashes. I just honestly love the Made by Mitchell lashes, they're so good, and the packaging is so cute. I literally have so many in my Alex drawers because I just stocked up on a load, and they're only £6, which is just so good. This is what the lashes look like. I love what they look like with this creative look. I feel like they were the perfect lashes to pick for this makeup look. Using this MAC mascara to blend in my false lashes with. I did just also pop a little bit of glitter on just to make it look nice and glittery. This is the finished makeup look. I hope you enjoyed watching me create this creative makeup look. I will film a soft smoky eye makeup look on my next video. I love a creative makeup look, and I feel like the final touches with the eyeliner just worked so well, and I'm so glad I done that, and I really hope you enjoyed watching me create this creative eyeshadow look. I feel like it's something very different to what I normally would upload, and I just wanted to create a different look, and I feel like I have definitely done that. If you enjoyed watching, please don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe, and I will see you again in my next video.